Yo and hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Showcase Showdown, where I go against Chris. Who are you?
I'm not Chris. I'm the better looking version of Chris.
Okay. John, Wade Boggs fan, is joining for this special edition of Showcase Showdown. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so tell me how this came about.
Well, I think it was your second episode, maybe, and you did the Yastrzemski run. And so about three or 4 weeks ago, I did my own Showcase Showdown, pitting my Yastrzemski run against your run and Chris's run. And I don't know if you saw, I think you saw the video, but I think I pretty handily won that contest.
I saw
So
it.
feeling a little bravado, I challenged you to a Showcase Showdown for the 1978 Topps Hall of Fame run. Because I have it complete. I know you have it complete. I wasn't sure about Chris, but with Chris being away, it's just mono here. I feel fairly confident that it's going to be a good challenge. What may sink me are the two big Hall of Famers, but we'll see.
The rookies.
The rookies, yes.
Because they do count double.
Yes.
Let me quickly explain to everybody the rules. If you love 1978 Topps, like John and I obviously do, go grab your cards, hit pause on the video, grab your cards, play along with us. We're going to do the entire 1978 Topps Hall of Fame run. There are 55 cards. So we're doing everything. We're doing league leaders and record breakers and managers and you name it. If it's got a Hall of Famer on it, we're going to show it tonight and we're going to count all those cards. As John said, we both have the runs complete. So it's going to be a matter of grade here or there, and that'll be really fun. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do tonight. John, you are the visitor.
Yep.
And I can already tell you're going to do a much better job than Chris. So I'm just excited to not have to look at his ugly mug for the next half hour or so. It's thrilling. No, we love Chris. Yes. Actually, people really like this show.
Yeah. I don't think I've missed a single episode. And again, it's fun. It's
of course.
I know you guys go back and forth and show some awesome cards off. It's just a fun competition to show off some great cards. And it's a great concept.
And I'll say this, with Chris not here, he can't defend himself. Chris is an amazing guy. And he and I are great friends. And that's why we banter back and forth the way we do, because we know our friendship is bigger than one hurled insult for sure.
Yeah, I even roomed with Chris for a couple of days at last year's National.
So, that's right. You know him on a biblical level, but we don't need to. This is a family show. I don't want to talk about that tonight. But we got so many cards. So let me put us into showdown mode. Okay. And we're going to start with card number 1 is a Hall of Famer in this set. So go for it. And I will keep score diligently.
All right. We have the Lou Brock. I have mine in a PSA 8.
8. Nice. Hold on. I got to fix something on the score sheet here so I don't get all screwed up. So you have an 8. So the way this works score-wise is John gets 5 points for having the card, and he gets another 8 points for a PSA 8, which gives him 13, which is pretty good because I only have a 5. This is actually, I'm not starting off well.
It's a nice-looking card, though. Well-centered.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I actually sent that in myself. So this tells you I shouldn't be grading cards. Sorry, I'm getting the score sheet all figured out here. Okay, next up, another record breaker. Card number 3 is Willie McCovey. I have that in a PSA 8.
As do I.
Okay, so I'm not still losing. I gotta do better. I'm gonna give myself extra points because I'm keeping score. All right, you're up.
All right, we have the Brooks Robinson record breaker. I have mine in an 8.
I have mine in an 8. So,
like I said, I think we're going to have a lot of ties here because
I do too.
Yeah.
My Lou Brock may sink me. Like who will know that the first card is going to be the one that's my downfall for this whole thing? A lot of people, that's Brooks Robinson's last appearance on a mainstream Topps card, his last regular playing days card, 77. But
yep.
Nolan Ryan next, card number 6. I have an 8.
As do I.
Man, these look real. Like 8s are really good grade for 78 Topps.
Yeah.
Like,
and they don't for most of them, they don't break the bank.
So. And honestly, I've seen 9s and I'm like, show me the difference. I can't really tell, and you're going to pay a lot less money. All right, let's finish the record breakers off with Mr. October.
Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Hey, what do you know? PSA 8.
Hey, what do you know? A PSA 8. So
like
the
I
stalemate
said,
continues. Really the stalemate continues, except for Lou Brock. I got to make a total line down here. Hold on. I'm still, I'm not as prepared normally. What is it about the 78 set that you love so much while I'm doing this?
That was the first year I started buying packs, and just the design, the memories of opening those packs. Those were the first cards in my collection. Just love the design, the color combinations, with the cursive writing there for the team, the All-Star Shield logo. Just, I don't know. I think it's a beautiful set, and I think it's underrated as a set, to be honest with you. But
yeah,
that's just my opinion.
I love it. Phil Necro, I'm up. I got a 6, so you may take a bigger lead on me now.
Got an 8.
All right, I gotta step up my game here.
All right, next up, Tony Perez, I believe.
Yeah.
What do you know? PSA 8.
Okay, here I go. PSA 9.
Ah, there you go. There. I know there are going to be a couple.
I have a few, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Your score is very boring. It's all 13s for every card. You have the rose. I have the rose. So
yep, I do. You have yours in an 8. Oh, mine's in a 9.
Oh, glad he's not a Hall of Famer. I'd be be losing by more points. But I do have Willie McCovey, and I have him in a 7.
An 8.
Man.
But here is where you may either catch up or take the lead.
So there's 4 Hall of Famers that have rookie cards, 3 different cards. This is the biggest one, I think.
Yep.
Eddie Murray, you're first, I think, on this one.
I have a 6.
Okay. I have a 7.
All right. Well, okay. All right.
That's so I only gained 2 points on you, so they're worth double. So your 6 is worth 22.
Yep.
And mine is worth 24.
All right. I feel a little bit confident now that first one's out of the way, and I didn't lose too many points.
Well, I didn't pull out my O-Pee-Chee Eddie Murray.
Well, that's true.
Collection. I have an 8 in that one.
I thought you had an 8. You were hoping for a 9. It almost looks like a 9, but
it does. Again, show me a difference, you know.
Yeah.
Cars Trinsky. Hey, let's go back to 8s again.
Sure.
So why don't you have the Murray in an 8? I mean, is it that much more?
At the time, this was one of the first when I first started building my PSA vintage collection. I wanted to work on the 78s, and budget wise, again, the Murray and the Molitor were the 2 big ones. And I just wanted to complete the set. The 6 was a reasonable price. I'm pretty sure someday I'm going to bump up the Murray and the Molitor to get everything equal. I think 8s now for both of them go for around $150. At the time, I just didn't want to spend that on those cards at the time. But now in the future, I'm pretty much going to upgrade those.
It doesn't seem crazy. The Murray for sure at 150 doesn't seem bad.
Well, you got the Molitor and Trammell, and the other one you got 2. Right. So that almost equals the Murray, but yeah.
So they're 75 a piece. See what I did there. Goose, the Goose. How about an 8?
Yeah. By the way, I do have the Thurman Munson in an 8, but he's not a Hall of Famer. Should be. All right, Goose Gossage. Sounds like a broken record.
It does.
It's the 8.
I'm just trying to hang. Let's see where we're at. Well, we're not even close to halfway done. You've got a lead, though. You got a 3-point lead right now. Dawson.
Andre Dawson.
Second year.
8.
8. Again, not the reason we have all these in 8s and stuff is A, we've been doing it a while, and B, they're not that crazy.
Yeah. Some of these, though, have been hard because of just low populations, not because they're rare, just not a lot of people. And I think this is one coming up here that was not super hard to find, but took me a while. Bobby Cox. PSA 8.
PSA 8.
And for me, it wasn't the grade out, although this was the one year where I purposely wanted 8s or 9s, again, except for the 2 major ones, but I wanted well-centered ones. So you could get an off-center 8. I didn't want, so it took me a while.
All right, George Brett. I only have a 7.
Magical 8.
Gosh, your lead is growing. I've got to make it up somewhere. Joe Torre, manager. 8.
8 as well.
Again, the manager cards, low pops,
Yeah.
All right, you can go ahead.
All right, Gary Carter. I'm mixing it up a little bit. PSA 9.
Wow. I have an 8. Dang it. They're 8s and 9s. There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
All right, Eck. All right, I'll do it to you. I've got a 9.
Yep. 9 as well. Oh, I love that. I love that Eckersley card. Oh my gosh. I mean, that screams 70s. It just,
the flowing locks, I don't know what that is, but
yeah, and the lapels or whatever they it's just, yeah.
Dude, I thought I was going to get a point there.
Yeah.
All right.
Burt B. Home by 11. Back to 8s.
8. Old little Rangers action going on there.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yep.
Boring 8s, because that's what I got on Raleigh fingers.
But I have a 9.
Ah. And when I'm in trouble, I can feel it. I'm glad this doesn't account towards my official chasing.
Yes, I was going to say, if you do happen to lose, it won't go against your head-to-head against Chris. So
yeah, but it'll make me 0-3. I'll be 0-3 again in the special editions doing non-player runs.
Yeah.
Because I lost twice to Don, and he doesn't let me forget that ever.
Yeah.
So
I won't be as reminding of you if I do happen to win. I'll be a gracious winner. So
all right.
I don't know who's next. It's Jim Palmer. 9.
Oh, 9. I got an 8. I love the shield.
Yeah, I love that All-Star shield. Just
yes.
Oh God.
Okay, your lead is growing. God, I don't know if I can beat you now. I'm just going to quit. I got an 8 in the Brock base.
So do I.
Okay. The stack. I'm going to just keep the stack.
Yeah.
I'm going to have this giant stack of 78s. What's great, though, it was super easy to pull them out of the beast because they're all in. I sort them by year and then by card number. So it's like,
yeah. It took me literally 60 seconds to get ready. Just
right. Let's do Yount.
All right.
Together.
9.
Another 8 for me. Another lowly, pathetic 8. All right. I'm in trouble here because on the Lasorda, I'm in trouble on the next few because I only got a 6 on this.
Ooh, 9. Again, this is one of those few sets where I wanted the higher grades. Everything else in vintage, give me a mid-grade and I'm happy. I don't care about the value. I have the card if it looks nice. But
what was the other year
special?
You challenged me to another year. I should have chosen that. Because in the Reggie, I also only
this is my favorite card in the set. Just hands down.
I have a 6.
8.
Yeah. This is depressing. All right, now we get
getting into the league leaders now.
Yep, league leaders. Card 201, Rod Carew, and should be Hall of Famer Dave Parker.
Yep. 8.
I only have a 5. This was one of those that I just bought. It was the last one I think I needed or something like that, and I just wanted a graded version, and I think I paid $10 or something for that. So, all right.
I really like this next one. The home run leaders, George Foster and Jim Rice. 8.
I have a 7. Yeah. Might as well just hang it up. I've beaten you on one card, by the way.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, that was on the Murray.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I knew that one and the Molitor Trim are where I'm lacking. So,
okay.
This one has 2 Hall of Famers, victory leaders. We have Carlton and Jim Palmer. And what do you know? Another 8.
Hey, I have an 8.5.
Oh, there you go.
I'm getting a half point right there. Don't watch out. The train's coming, and it's no, not really. The next one, Ryan Necro, 2 more Hall of Famers. I have an 8.
I have an 8 as well.
I hope
this next one was a hard one for me.
Yes.
Raleigh Fingers and Bill Campbell, leading firemen. Managed to find it an 8.
I also have an 8. I hope people see this and think, wow, there's a lot of really great Hall of Famers in this. If they didn't know,
there are,
you're going, wow, I could, it's a big set, a big number of, it's not the biggest. Everybody always asks me, what's the most? And
one of them has 80 some.
Yeah. The one the 62 tops had 85.
Yeah.
No.
Because there's one year that has a bunch of the All-Stars and MVPs.
Yeah. 61.
61. Okay.
Yeah. Next up, Earl Weaver. I have a lowly near mint 7.
9.
But mine also has the price I paid for it at the bottom, and it was $5.
I paid a little bit more than $5 for mine. I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but probably a little more than $5.
All right, Mr. Fisk.
Carlton Fisk. Love this image. Oh, just PSA 8.
8. 8, 8, 8. Okay.
Another manager card. We have Whitey Herzog. 8.
8. Another hard one to get graded. How about Joe Morgan, the big red machine, second baseman, all-star shield, and an 8.
8 as well.
Okay. I'm not losing ground, but man, I'm not gaining anything. Okay. Dandy
Another
Don.
all-star shield. Don Sutton.
Now I'm losing ground. I got a 7. John, I got to keep doing this we're a little over halfway through. I'll tell you.
All right.
You're winning by 20 points.
Ooh.
That's a lot. Like, you are crushing me. This is me being dejected. This is dejected Mike.
Well, you show it very well, Mike.
Thanks. I'm really trying to hide my frustration. How about another second-year Hall of Famer, Bruce Sutter? I have an 8.
8.
I've never been one of those guys that had like this minimum grade idea. I thought I would for like 73, which was my birth year. And 81 was when I started collecting. So, but I just I just want the cards. A good example, right? I mean,
yep. I started off wanting collector grade. Yeah. And it worked for the 1980s, 79, 78, some 77s. Then as I started going back, and again, with my budget at the time, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. So then I dropped down, and then now I try not to get more than 2 grades below. But again, if I find one that has nice eye appeal and I can save money with a lower grade, I'm all for it. All right. Mike Schmidt.
Yep.
8.
8. ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Yes.
What movie?
Don't know.
The one where they play dodgeball.
Oh, okay.
They were doing dodgeball and coming at you from ESPN 8, The Ocho. Newer Hall of Famer-ish. Again, another hard one because not a ton of them out there.
Yep.
Ted Simmons.
Yep.
I have that in an 8.
8 as well. Next is one of the big cards in the set after the Hall of Fame rookie cards, the Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
8.
I only have a 7.5.
Yeah, I got that half point back from you then.
You did. Dang it.
I can't even give you a half point.
I can't win. Oh, I'm screwed on this one because this is Sparky. I only have a 5.
Ooh, yeah. 9.
That's 4 huge points. This is just depressing. How about a little World Series action?
Yeah. Reggie Jackson. So Reggie has 3 cards in this set.
Yeah. 8, 8, 8, 8. I'm getting a lot of points. Just you're getting more.
Yeah.
Tom Seaver. Terrific Tom.
Yep. Another great card in this set. Great looking card just because of the color schemes.
Yeah.
9.
8. I have to say, I hope people out there will say, you know, Mike, you lost, but your cards are still pretty good. I don't know.
They are. Oh my gosh. Again, you're toe to toe right there. So
I'm not toe to toe. I'm getting lapped right now.
But you still have some really nice cards.
Catfish.
There's just a couple of them that you had lower that I just happen to have 9s.
Yeah. I have an 8 in Catfish.
Yep. 8 as well.
Willie.
Great looking card of Willie Stargell.
John, I've never thought I'd say this, but will you show me your Willie?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
My Willie's a 9.
My Willie's a 9.
All right.
Man.
There you go.
My Willie is 9. I'm sorry, it's a grade of a 9.
Yes.
Again, family show.
Yes.
We go from Willie to Dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick Williams. Oh my gosh, I have an 8 as well. So bad. You couldn't have made that up. Okay.
Yep. Another classic 70s look. Just the mutton chops. You got Dave Winfield.
Yep.
9.
9. I got an 8. God. I love seeing them next to each other, though.
Yeah.
Steve Carlton. I have a 9.
So do I.
Gosh darn it. Oh. Just when I think I'm going to get close. This is a sneaky one because a lot of people probably overlooked this one, but Bob Lemon as a manager for the White Sox.
Yes. This one was one of my last 3 that I needed. So very hard, but I got one in a 9.
Wow. I have an 8.
And some of these 78s, they have ink splotches like through the print marks and stuff, and I stayed away from them, so I was very picky.
How about Hall of Famer Rod Carew?
Yes.
I have a 7. I might as well throw all these away. They're not even worth keeping. You're up.
Another great image here. Jim Rice. Just
I
love his expression there.
I love the smile. Hey, like, hey. Oh, of course you have a 9. Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, why
I'm
not?
actually surprised I don't have a Yastrzemski in a 9. Mine's only an 8 in the Yaz, but all right. Gaylord Perry next.
Yeah, I have a 7.
9.
I'm going to catch so much crap for this.
And while you're doing that, I'll show off my should-be Hall of Famer Dwight Evans in a 9.
Nice. How about the best catcher of all time, Johnny Bench?
Johnny Bench.
PSA 8.
Grade 8.
Great card.
Yep. Again, unlike 75 tops, where they were generally haphazard with the different colors of the borders and not matching it to the team, I don't know of a single 78 where it doesn't match like the team color or the uniform.
yeah.
It's yep.
Yeah, they thought all that out for sure.
Yep.
All right, our next rookie.
Yep.
Jack Morris. I have an 8.
I have an 8 as well. I wasn't too worried about the Jack Morris, but it's the next one.
Dude, your score is impressive.
We got 3 left.
I'll show the Lou Whitaker.
Yes. I need to get that one just in case.
And it's not expensive, so
no.
Next up, Molitor Trammell. I've had this card a really long time. It's the serial number starts with a 0.
I have a couple zeros in mine, not necessarily on purpose and stuff.
I have a 7.
Okay, 6.
Okay.
All right. I handled the 2 big rookie cards because if you had like 8s in both of those, I was like, oh, that could sway things. But
all right, home stretch here. I'm not going to do well. The Jim Cott, I think, was maybe it was.
That was the last one for me.
I know I sent this in myself because I sent in a bunch of these 70s cards that I just needed to fill gaps that I bought in collections, thinking they looked really good. This one came back a 6.
Well, when I was looking for mine, again, I wanted like 8s or 9s. The 9s were going for like $150, $200 just because there's so few of them. But I found an 8.
Nice.
And I think I slightly overpaid. I think this one I may have paid more than I did for like the Murray rookie. It was like $65 or something like that.
Yeah,
but
crazy.
Yeah,
all that pop control that PSA is doing.
Yep. And the last card or last Hall of Famer in the set, not the last card in the set, Fergie Jenkins with the Red Sox. Coming in with a 9.
And I'll just let you beat me on this last one since I only have an 8. I have another card. I just grabbed them all. I have the Billy Martin.
Oh, nice.
That's a long time ago. But there you go. Let me go back to here and there's the stack of all the.
Yeah, I have mine in like 3, so it's not going to topple over.
I did too. I like the Tower of Slabs. It's, I may do another rearranging where I have to take everything out of the beast again. I've done that once before.
Yep.
And make all the drawer. Oh man, that was, to me, that's like the coolest thing to see.
I remember watching that video. I mean, just seeing all those slabs. Yeah.
But at least this will be easy to clean up. We went through those quick. I love it.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the score? Or do we even have to?
I just like to know the number.
Well, you got 762 points.
Oh.
I got 730, which,
hey,
I don't think that's unrespectable. What's the word? Not respectable.
Well, I think that's less than 1 point per card. So, I mean, we were like...
That's true. 32 points, 55 cards.
So. I mean, it came down to just a couple that you had in those 5, 6s or whatever compared to, and it just so happened I had like a 9 for a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did me in, man. Well, you did a great job pinch hitting for Mr. Missouri, and he will be back. We will be back next week to do a Warren Spawn Showcase Showdown. What's cool, what's interesting is next Monday, a week from today, we're shooting this on a Monday. This will air tomorrow, Tuesday. But a week from today, there's going to be a solar eclipse, and the best place to watch it is here. And so pretty much everybody's taking off work and going to be watching the solar eclipse in the afternoon. Interesting. It's supposed to be cloudy right now, they're saying. So
yeah, same for us. We're in central Pennsylvania. We're in the 95%.
Okay.
Over by Erie, it's in Cleveland. It's more of the 100%. But yeah, I think it's going to be partly cloudy during the day. So hopefully right around that time, we'll be able to see it, but should be fun.
That'll be cool. Hopefully I'll eclipse Mr. Chris on the Warren Spawns. We'll find out.
Yep.
Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks, John, so much for whooping me.
My pleasure.
Hope you guys follow along. Hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you guys soon. Keep collecting.